So my name is Finley White. I studied mechanical engineering and I did my placement at Baker Hughes in Newcastle, working in offshore oil and gas.
I'm Gus Nye. I study marine technology, specialising in marine engineering.
Hi, my name's Alex and I study civil engineering here at Newcastle. I did my year placement out with AECOM as an engineering intern.
Hi, my name is Misha Newman. I study civil engineering at Newcastle. I did my placement with Graham Construction as a site engineer.
A bit of a kind of why not. I was looking at summer placements and then kind of fell into being able to do a full year and thought why not, so I chose to do that.
So I decided to do a placement because I wasn't really sure what specialism in civil engineering I wanted to go into in the future. So to try and help me out a little bit, I decided to try one out, see how it went, and then go from there.
Yeah, I think it's one of the most valuable years of my degree.
That is valuable to have on my CV.
I definitely recommend doing a placement because it gives you that idea and awareness that university and work are quite different, and it gives you that better understanding of what can be expected from a professional engineer.
So I started pretty early, so I'd say kind of October, November time was when I started looking for placements, and yeah, kind of applying over the Christmas period.
I started my search for placement pretty early on, so in around October time.
I started searching for my placement back in September of stage 2.
Two good websites, GradCracker and the Bright Network.
The main place I looked for placements was basically online using the target jobs as well as university events.
So the main places that I looked for placement was on a website called GradCracker and also using the uni's My Careers tool.
Google, and I used Target Jobs.
I only applied to 3 placements.
The university events I utilised were the careers fairs, the CV writing tips and the interview preparation, as well as the psychometric tests.
I attended a few careers fairs.
In our second year, the university organised a careers fair at St James's Park, and that's actually where I met Baker Hughes and decided to apply for that.
I think the top tips is be yourself, utilise the university resources.
You know you're going to be nervous, so settle into it.
So I found that every interview was different, and to make it easier for myself, I'd bring up things like my hobbies because I knew a lot about it, so I could speak easily on it.
You know, go in prepared, having researched the company and having a few questions that you want to ask them.
Talk about your hobbies and what skills you got from them.
Say, kind of write out all the scenarios that you're going to talk about. You know, when you've done certain things, kind of just remember them and relax.
The University Careers Service helped me a lot with my preparation, and I went down there, did a practice interview, and it really helped.
I used on the Careers Service website there's an AI tool for checking your CV, and that was very useful.
During the technical questions, I had 3. 2 were very tricky, and I sort of utilised what I had learnt through my course so far.
So my next steps when I secured my placement was to get in touch with my line manager, just to introduce myself and see what the day-to-day would be like.
It's sorting out the kind of logistics of where you're going to live and that kind of stuff. It was pretty easy for me because I was still in Newcastle.
To have my accommodation sorted out by my placement company. This isn't typically the case, but it's always worth asking.
My next steps were I got in contact with my line manager and asked him a few questions about what my first day would be like, what I needed to wear, what I needed to bring, all that kind of thing.
I also was given a buddy, so I would email them to sort of have a really good informal chat.
Just relax, you know, they're not expecting you to come in as an expert on whatever they do. You know, you're there to learn. But it was kind of certainly a big learning curve, and I guess maybe I expected to pick it up quicker, but no one was expecting me to be an expert by, you know, even 2-3 months in.
My day-to-day as a site engineer was predominantly outdoors, so mainly site-based. So I was supervising and managing the construction works of the project.
Day-to-day varied quite a lot. Some days I'd be in the office writing up the reports or analysing bridges, and then if I was out on site, I'd go out and inspect these railway bridges.
I had to do mostly concept design for a new boat that they were designing, but I was able to speak with the clients, which was a really sort of big thing for myself.
I used my degree a lot. There was quite a lot of structural calculations and structural analysis, and I used that throughout.
I was also definitely given a lot of responsibility, so it made me feel like my work was impactful as opposed to the common misconception of making teas.
It's certainly not just making the teas.
So I found my placement has really helped my university life as well. I feel like I'm a lot more disciplined with my work after being out for a year.
Turning to uni has been a lot easier just because I found that my grades are a lot higher this year than they've ever been. I think that just comes from that hands-on experience that you can apply back into lecture theatres and working in group work and things like that, making that transition smoother.
It really helped with kind of work ethic and professionalism, and I also got to do my stage 3 project in collaboration with my employer.
I was able to be more innovative, having to sort of think outside the box and able to take on criticism and feedback from it, which definitely improved myself as an engineer.
My placement was worth it. It has really helped me. It's given me an insight into the working life, and it's made me more sure about the discipline that I've decided to specialise in.
It kind of made things easier. It's definitely made group projects and stuff easier.
The hardest part was definitely finding out who you're going to live with, so staying in touch with friends from before is always important. Or if they've graduated, you could always get in touch with people that are in your cohort on placement to see if you can arrange something there.